What is going on, everybody? It's your boy JDavy, and I'm back with another NBA 2K21 My League rebuild, man. We're here today with the Lauri Markkanen Charlotte Hornets rebuild. Now, yes, I know this is not official, once again, as I'm saying this, but there is very strong interest from the Hornets to acquire Lauri Markkanen at the moment, so we're going to see what we can do to acquire him, because in real life they have cap space, but in the game they don't. It's going to be a little tricky, like I was saying in the beginning of the video. We don't have the cap space to go ahead and get him. So what we can do, we're just going to offer what we can. He's probably going to decline that. So we're going to have to just, if the Bulls pick up his option, we'll have to do a sign and trade. Let's see what happens for the rest of free agency though. Yes, he's got some offers here. Yep, the Bulls 4-year deal, 73 mil there he goes. So in the trade finder, the only thing these guys want is PJ Washington and Mason Plumlee for a first and Lauri Markkanen. Now I don't want to give up PJ Washington for sure. So in order to, let's just do what I was saying, man. Let's go ahead, throw them Hayward. Gonna acquire 9 mil more. What do they have that they can give up? Alex Caruso. I'll take the Caruso. I'll throw in a pick. I know it's a very lofty. Oh my gosh. So I ended up swinging a deal here with the Hornets. We ended up giving away Mason Plumlee, Ish Smith, and a first round pick in 2025 for Lauri, which is not bad at all. I mean, they brought in Mason Plumlee on a trade from Detroit this year. I'm not too sure why. They gave up 2 second round picks for him, so I guess not a bad deal. So now we can get a good look at the roster, man. For our player progression, LaMelo Ball, of course, the rookie of the year, goes up 2. Scary Terry, he's on his final year of his contract, so we may move him at the deadline. Miles Bridges, Hayward, down 3 points already. Like I said, I'm willing to trade this guy. He probably is going to get moved at the trade deadline, or maybe in even the beginning of the season. PJ Washington, they just signed Kelly Oubre to a 2-year deal, which definitely is a steal. I think it's about 15 mil per year, which is not bad. And they have Lauri, of course. He goes down only because I moved him to center. They drafted James Bouknight with the 11th pick. Hopefully a future guard for our team. Kai Jones, another young prospect. We just have a lot of young guys on the squad, man. For training camps this year, we have 2 camps available. We're going to send number 1, Lauri Markkanen. He doesn't really develop too well in 2K, so we got to give him that camp. He's now an A. And then we'll throw LaMelo Ball, of course. A+. We got to get this guy. He's our superstar of the team. Alright, so that regression really scared me. So I'm going to get Gordon Hayward out of here now before it's too late. We're going to go ahead and trade him a first-round pick in Nick Richards for a first-round pick from the Clippers, who actually is owned by the Thunder. Derek Favors, and then Ty Jerome. Now we bring in a backup center for us. We get another first-round pick just to get this contract off the books. And like I said, I'm not really trying to win right away, so we'll do this deal. And then there it is. This is going to be our rotation for year number 1. We got LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier. We're going to start Miles Bridges now, PJ Washington, and then Lauri Markkanen. So that's a decent starting 5. Then we have Kelly Oubre off the bench. I might even start Kelly. We'll see how he does. And then we have Derek Favors, Kai Jones, James Bouknight, and Ty Jerome. So, alright, so before we get into this rebuild, man, make sure to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel, man. If you are enjoying these rebuilds, I really appreciate all the support I've been getting. And yeah, we're going to continue to try to pump videos out once a week for you guys for now. And then Madden 22 in a couple weeks, I'll be on that too. So, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, hit the noti bell. Get right into it. So at the end of the year, Luka Doncic is your MVP for the first time here. Cade Cunningham is your Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond, who joins Philly, is now the 6th Man of the Year. Double-double. Didn't get a block per game, which is surprising. AD, first Defensive Player of the Year. And then our boy LaMelo Ball, Most Improved. You go from Rookie of the Year to Most Improved. You know what comes next. MVP, we coming next year, man. 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. 47% from the field, 76 from the free throw, and 35 from deep. That is very, very solid. And then Doc Rivers for Coach of the Year. So we finished with 47 and 35 this year, which should be enough to get us into the playoffs. That's not bad at all, to be honest. But you guys see the season stats. Terry Rozier had a year for us, 19 points a game, averaging almost 5 assists as well, which is really good numbers for him. He's a free agent this year, and I'm really on the fence about re-signing him. I think we should with those kind of numbers. But we'll see what happens in free agency. We already know LaMelo Ball. Lauri Markkanen came in with 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, no blocks. That's okay though, but not bad. Not bad at all. 15 and 5. I'll take a little bit more maybe next season, but this is your first year on the team, so we'll give you a little bly. PJ Washington with 13 a game, 6 rebounds. Kelly Oubre, newly acquired, came in with 12 a game. 12 for Bridges. Kai Jones with 8, Bognite with 6 points a game, no assists, which is surprising. So unfortunately, we are the 5th seed going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Kind of the luck of the straws here. We didn't really want to face these guys in the first round. Surprised they're actually a 4th seed this year. I mean, maybe their bench is the reason, but that big 3, I don't think we have the players to match up against. See how we do though. Yeah, I'm expecting a sweep. Oh, we get 1. Okay, Hornets did their thing. First round exit, that is okay with me, especially against a team like Brooklyn. See how our players did in the final game. 26 for Terry, LaMelo Ball with 23 and 14, Lauri with 19, stepping up as well. Playoff stats, 18 per game. LaMelo with 21 went crazy in the playoffs, and then Lauri Markkanen 21 and 5. So he turned it up in the playoffs. That's really good to see. Now, just saying, this is with all the updated rosters. It's going to be the Clippers and the Sixers here. Kawhi Leonard did go back to the Clippers as the 76ers blew a 3-1 lead as the Clippers win in 7. Kawhi Leonard, the Bionic Man, wins Finals MVP. So for our coaching staffs, James Borrego, I mean, we made the first round. That was our goal. I'll give you one more chance. We got to make it past the first round in the playoffs this year, or else it's a wrap. So starting things off with our draft picks this year, we had the 27th and 30th pick. We ended up bringing in Jermaine Samuels and Keontae Johnson, 2 athletic wings. Nothing too important there. Moving on to team options, though, we have a lot of choices. LaMelo Ball, PJ Washington, Ty Jerome. I don't really care to bring him back, but we'll do this all just for, we got to have some cap space and some leverage. Derek Favors unfortunately does accept that player option, so I may trade him. Then for our qualifying offers, of course, Miles Bridges is definitely on our target list this year. I mean, I'll take him on a qualifying offer. I might even sign him to a long-term deal. And then Caleb Martin as well. I'm sorry, Cody. I think these guys are related for sure. What am I saying? I didn't know these guys were twins like that. All right, so here at free agency day number 1, we have a couple of things I want to get done, man. Scary Terry might be our only option as shooting guard that we can afford. Everyone else, like Zach LaVine's there. And yes, 31 million is a lot for him, I think. I remember in the last rebuild, if you guys didn't see it, the Bulls, Lonzo Ball Bulls rebuild, he just didn't, he became a superstar, but it took him about 4 years to get up to like a 91. So we're not going to go ahead and offer Zach. Colin Sexton's wanting way too much money anyways, so I'll let Cleveland deal with him. I think Scary Terry at 22 mil is about right. I'm okay with this deal, to be honest. He averaged, what, 19 a game last season? 4 assists? I can't go wrong with that. And then we also have Miles Bridges, who at 16 mil is his expected contract. I don't really want to give him that kind of money, so we'll have to just wait and see if anyone does offer him that. Other than that, I think I'm going to run it back with this squad, and maybe we'll make a deal at the trade deadline. Let's see if we do get Scary Terry, as it looks like we will. We made it all the way to the last day of free agency, and he's got offers, but they're really disrespectful, man. A lot of one-year deals. So it looks like we are going to bring back Miles Bridges on that qualifying offer, which is a deal for us. And that's going to be it, man. Pretty much the same roster as last year. Our big 3 looks happy together. We brought back Terry Rozier on that contract. We got a discount for Miles Bridges for now. Derek Favors regressing a little bit. Kai Jones developing, which is good to see. Ty Jerome happy as a backup point guard. Bognite stays the same. 2 young bucks coming up as well. So it's obviously pretty hard to get a good trainer on a small market team because we still only have 2 camps this year. We're going to send one to Lauri Markkanen, of course, and then we'll send the other one to our newly acquired long-term contract in Scary Terry. Doesn't go up, that's okay. Okay, so for year 2, this is going to be our lineup, man. We got LaMelo Ball, pretty much the same starting 5 as last season. A little bit more minutes for everybody else. Then we have Oubre still as our 6th man. Derek Favors, Ty Jerome. Kai Jones is finally going to get some minutes this year. And then James Bognite as well. Alright, so it is the trade deadline, and I'm currently sitting at 30 wins, 22 losses, which is not bad. We're on a good pace. But I think we're one piece or a couple pieces away from becoming a contender. So what I'm going to do here is this trade. PJ Washington. I know he's a young buck. I know Hornets fans love this guy. 15 points a game. Just got his heart broken as well by, what's that girl? Brittany Remmer, some girl on IG. I don't know. That's off the topic. 15 points a game, 5 rebounds. Not bad for the youngster with a block per game, which is great. It's really good. But he's not developing too fast. We need a win right now, kind of. Derek Favors having an okay season. He's starting to regress as well. He's got 1 more year left. We'll give up a 1st round pick for Christian Wood, who's absolutely balling out of his mind. 17 points a game, 11 rebounds, and a block per game. So he's going to bring in production, more scoring than PJ, and more rebounding than Derek Favors. So I think, bar none, this is a good deal. He is a free agent coming up, which is okay. These guys are both free agents as well. So we kind of lose cap regardless at the end of this year. And maybe we even pick up PJ afterwards, but I'm looking to get a big name in this free agency. So we're going to do this trade. But doing that trade actually dramatically changes the roster here, because now I can move Lauri Markkanen back to his original stretch 4 position. He goes up to an 86 also by doing that. And then we're going to start Christian Wood. And then our bench is pretty much the same. Alright, so Nikola Jokic is your MVP this year. Second MVP for him. Chet Holmgren is your Rookie of the Year in San Antonio. Evan Mobley, 6th Man of the Year in Cleveland. AD with a back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. Luka wins Most Improved. And then Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year. Alright, so we finished with a 52-30 record. So I guess that trade really did help us out, man. 22 plus wins with Christian Wood being added. Seeing the stats for this year though, 19 points a game with 4 assists for Terry Rozier, which is not bad. Lauri Markkanen coming through, an 87 now, averaged 18 points a game, 6 rebounds. This is great. This is great development. I've never seen Lauri Markkanen actually develop this much in 2K. So this is a great sign for us. Christian Wood, like I was saying, averaging a double-double this year with a block. LaMelo Ball, 17, 5 and 7. Just filling the stat sheet as per usual. Kelly Oubre with 13. Miles Bridges with 11 per game, 5 rebounds, 6 points for Kai Jones, 5 for Ty Jerome, and James Bouknight 4. And that actually lands us in a great spot. We are the 3rd seed, but of course we're facing the Brooklyn Nets, who I'm hoping that big 3 was broken up, as it wasn't. James Harden though, down at an 89, but it's still a big 3, man. We just had to get these damn Nets. And I mean, if we don't make it out the first round, like I said, James Borrego, you're out of here. Even though this is an unlucky draw of the sticks here, as we go down 3-0, we get swept. We got unlucky in the first couple rounds here. Let's see how we did in the playoffs though. Lauri Markkanen 20 points in the last game. No one else really helped and showed out. Let's see how he did in the playoffs this year. Didn't have a crazy playoff. 17 points a game, 6 rebounds. LaMelo Ball averaged 18 and 6. Where is Scary Terry? 2 for 10 in that last game, 16 points a game. So it's going to be the Celtics and the Mavericks here. Luka versus Jason Tatum. And the Celtics go up early. They beat these guys in the gentleman's sweep here. Jason Tatum is your finals MVP. I'm a man of my word, man. James Borrego, you did your thing the first year. We made the first round and we're another first round exit. So our coaching staff is getting revamped here. Nick Nurse would be amazing for us. So let's go ahead and throw him the bag, because we actually are a balanced proficiency as well. So that should work out pretty good. If that doesn't work out, we'll give this generated player one, and Mike D'Antoni will also give an offer. So I really want to wait and see what Nick Nurse has to say, but it looks like we do have Mike D'Antoni in our bag right now. So we're going to go ahead and sign Mike D'Antoni. I don't want to take a chance and then we get no coach. So for pending options, of course, LaMelo Ball. We got to bring him back. Kai Jones had a great year. Bouknight, all these young bucks are coming back. So it's a huge free agency for us. We actually have cap space to pretty much contend for any player on this list here. So I think I'm going to take my shots in the dark here. So I put all my offers in. This is like really exciting, to be honest, man. Right now we're sitting at top. We're not at the very top of this list, but we're in the 100 percentile for every one of these guys. We're in the running. I put an offer in for LeBron James. 1 year, 38 mil. I know it's a lot. I know, but it's LeBron. It's only for 1 year. And I think we may have him. So this is a crazy year, man. The Joker went to LA now. We may get LeBron. So now it's the Joker and AD. And LeBron may be joining us here just in a second. Let me just... This is surreal. This is surreal. We're going to try to keep Miles Bridges as a backup. Oh my gosh, we got LeBron. It's about damn time. Oh my goodness. So now that we have LeBron here, it's time to go Le GM mode. We're going to have to bring in some veterans. Thaddeus Young on a 2-year deal, 7 or 8 mil per year. I think it's a bit of a steal there for us as well, because I know how good he is in 2K. And then we need a backup point guard, and I see D-Rose here on a veteran minimum, which would be great. Can we get these two guys, please? We can't keep Miles Bridges. That's okay. We have LeBron. We have LeBron. I'm sorry. Can we get D-Rose? Perfect. All right, let me keep this GM vibes going here. I see Pat Connaughton on a veteran minimum, which is too good of a deal to pass up. And then I also do want to bring back Kelly Oubre. We'll give him whatever he wants. Ooh. A lot of money, Kelly. We'll give it to him, man. We get both. That's amazing. Alright, so here we go. Player progression for our new look roster, man. We have the king, LeBron James, on the squad. He does go down 2. The man's 38. I expect that. Lauri Markkanen up 5. Terry Rozier happy. Thad Young and D-Rose both regressing with their age, of course. I'm excited, man. Alright, once again, you know the drill, man. 2 camps. We just can't get a trainer to come in. Lauri Markkanen now at an A+. And then we're going to send... I would do Kelly Oubre, but we're going to do Scary Terry. And he gets to an A+. This is looking really good. So, brand new squad here. This is going to be our new rotation. We got LaMelo Ball, Scary Terry, LeBron James, Lauri Markkanen, and Thaddeus Young. Now, of course, our center position is our weakest point. I'm thinking of even putting Markkanen at center. But then we don't really have a 4 to come off the bench. Kai Jones, maybe. Then we have Oubre, Derrick Rose, Kai Jones, Pat Connaughton, and James Bouknight. We're for sure going to shrink this down in the playoffs because if I have to see these Nets again, it's going to be a problem. Alright, so now that we brought in LeBron, things are not looking okay. We're 2 games back from what our original trade deadline record is. 28 and 25. 8th seed. It's not where I expected to be, and I really think it's our center position that needs help. So I think it's time to make a deal. Now, Scary Terry's still doing okay. 18 points a game, 4 assists. He's just... I don't think we need any more scoring, really. Now that we have LeBron for this year, we have him to a long-term deal, too. And I think at 22 mil a year, going up to 25, that's a little much for him. So I think we're going to throw a trade in, try to go after a big here. Here we go. So, scrap the James Wiseman. I know I was saying I was going to get James Wiseman, but now Vucevic seems to be a better pick. He just got a bag, unfortunately. But he is averaging 18 and 10, and I will take a big man like that any day. Also, we'll get the legendary Alex Caruso to join his former teammate LeBron James. So we give up Terry Rozier, Thaddeus Young, Vucevic. I think it's a great deal. Alright, so that changes our rotation now. Now we're going to start James Bouknight actually in the starting lineup. So any fans of this guy from the draft, he is going to get some minutes now with LeBron, Markkanen, and Vucevic. Then we have Kelly Oubre as our designated 6-man bucket getter, D-Rose, Kai Jones, and Pat Connaughton. So let's go, man. We're making a push because we're going to lose a lot of these guys in free agency. But here at the end of the year, Giannis wins his 3rd MVP, which is insane. Victor went, you know who he is, wins Rookie of the Year. Memphis picks up Kobe White and he becomes 6th man of the year. Giannis with his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year. Chet Holmgren now Most Improved, and Steve Nash Coach of the Year. We finally get somebody on the All NBA teams. We get LaMelo Ball on All Defensive Second Team. This year he averaged 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal per game, which is really good for him. 48% from the field, 3-point percentage at 37, 82% from the field, so not a bad year for LaMelo. It's crazy to me that we pick up LeBron James, and I think I have an amazing offseason, and we don't make the playoffs. We have the worst season yet, 42 and 40, missed the playoffs. Maybe it's on me. Maybe don't bring in LeBron because he's probably going to retire too at this point. Looking at our player stats, though, at least Lauri Markkanen is having a year, 21 points a game, 7 rebounds, great numbers for the kid. 18 and 10 for Vucevic. LeBron came in with 16 and 6, 7 assists. Still doing his thing at 39. Maybe he just was the kryptonite for our team. LaMelo Ball, we already know. Oubre with 10 off the bench. Derrick Rose with 9 and 4. This is 6 for Bouknight. Kai Jones, Pat Connaughton. I thought I was going to make a legit kind of team. Alright, 2 Game 7s in the conference finals, and it's going to be the Sixers Rockets. Sixers making another appearance in the finals here as Joel Embiid and Drummond and Simmons wins the championship, man. Trust the process. Alright, so surprisingly LeBron didn't retire, but Steph Curry did, which is insane at 97 overall. I mean, I guess we got lucky here, but we actually acquired a lottery pick this year. We are the 14th pick in the draft this year, so I'm probably going to trade it, maybe get in a new player or maybe future draft picks. So we're going to start things out. Caruso, I love you to death, man. As a Laker, I know you're Bulls now. We're going to trade him in the 14th pick, see what we can pick up. We're not expecting to get nothing crazy back from him, so we're going to go ahead and acquire 2 first-round picks from the Warriors. Only because Steph Curry just retired, you know, it might be dark times in Golden State. Pending options, all of our young bucks, Kai Jones, Bouknight, and Keontae Johnson will bring back. And here it is, our big prize of the year. We got to go ahead and get LaMelo Ball re-signed. No question about it. I'm in a bit of a tough situation here. LeBron James, already 15 offers out the gate. He is unrestricted. A lot of one-year deals. I don't know if I want to pay him again. LaMelo Ball is our main priority. I like Devin Booker as well. But maybe LeBron just might not be the guy for us. LaMelo's about to already accept an offer. We're going to match that for sure. And we can keep LeBron on the books. Yeah, so I mean, at this point, I don't think I have any other choice. We're going to bring LeBron back on another incredible one-year deal for $37 million. We kind of put this on ourselves. He's now going to be in our lives until he wants to retire. So he has us by the vice grip. We're going to bring LeBron and, oh my gosh, Devin Booker went to the Spurs. LeBron and LaMelo, we're coming back home. All right, so now that we got our main guys back, I'm thinking between CJ McCollum and Luke Kennard here now. Both of them on a contract I can agree on. I'm okay with paying I'm okay with paying that to CJ, and then we'll give whatever he wants at $3 million per year. Vernon Carey answers first, which is great. And then to end our free agency, we're gonna bring back a former Hornet, Cody Zeller. We're gonna bring him back on a 3-year deal. $3 million per year, not bad for him. Player progression, man. It is now officially LaMelo and Markkanen's team. Vucevic, LeBron, they're both a little older. LeBron at 39 goes down 3. That hurts us a little bit. Kelly Oubre though, everybody else, Kai Jones is up. 4 for Keontae Johnson. Derrick Rose regressing as well. Training camps again this year, only 2 of them available. We're gonna send our 2 guys, man. We're gonna lock in big man defense to our boy Lauri Markkanen. Let's get him, you know, let's add another element to his game. And then the same thing with LaMelo Ball. One of his biggest weaknesses, perimeter defense. Actually, he's not that bad, but he's not no Lonzo, so there you go. All right, year 3 lineup. This is what we got here. LaMelo Ball, newly added Luke Kennard, LeBron James, Markkanen, and Vucevic. I think that's an okay roster. Kelly Oubre off the bench, Cody Zeller, Kai Jones, Keontae Johnson, and James Bouknight. Maybe it's our bench that's struggling a little bit. We'll have to see. I think maybe another piece. If we can bring in a 2-guard. I don't want to add too much scoring, to be honest, though. So this is pretty much our final year. We're currently sitting at the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. We're on a good pace. We could have a 51 year this year if we really wanted to, but I think King James. I think that LeBron James pickup at 37 mil. He's averaging 13, 4, and 6. Man's 40 years old. I think we gotta get him out of here. We gotta bring in somebody that can make a difference on the squad. He is doing stuff, but we don't pay you to average 13 a game. So let's throw old King James into the I likes that. Who else we got? We got James Harden. What's James Harden doing this year? 14, 3, and 7. Oh, pretty much the same numbers. Chris Paul, all of his aging friends. But Jimmy Butler's a higher overall. He brings in more defense. Pretty much the same production, but we don't need a scorer. We need someone like Jimmy Butler to be that dog, that grit. So LeBron for Jimmy straight up. I'll do that. So for our final year here, Joel Embiid MVP. Crazy numbers for him. First MVP for Joel. Elijah Fisher, Rookie of the Year. Jalen Suggs now in Indiana as a 6th man. Giannis with his 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year. Sky Clark Most Improved. And Steve Nash with back-to-back Coach of the Years. So we have some great news. We have some great news. LaMelo Ball makes All-NBA 3rd team, man. 19 points a game, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals basically. And he shot pretty well. Not bad. LaMelo Ball doing his thing out here. Does he make all defensive teams? Yes, he does. With his brother right there. Alright, so for our final year here, we're fortunately going up against the Bulls here in round 1. But this is the same Bulls team that has Lonzo Ball, Scary Terry, who we traded. Oh my gosh. Zach LaVine, Karl Anthony Towns. I may have to do one more year, man. This is not fair. Look at these teams I'm facing in the first round. Oh my goodness, man. Give me a break. Okay, 1-1. We got a series going. We got a series going, Charlotte. Let's go. We upset the #1 seed here, advancing to the 2nd round. Let me see how we did, man. Scary Terry tried to ruin our fun. He tried to ruin our time. 37-7-7. 7-7-7. The block. That is crazy. Let me see how these guys are doing. Oh my. LaMelo's going crazy. He went crazy that series. Markkanen doing his thing. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, going up against Indiana. We made it to the 2nd round. I think this is an accomplishment in itself. And this Pacers team, to be honest, I'm not going to jinx myself. These guys look good. They look really good. They're a solid team. They're a really good team. I really think they're like one of the best teams I've ever seen before. So we're an 8th seed matching. Oh, it's the same seeds. 2 seed versus 8th seed on both sides. Now this is going to be a test. We're going up against the MVP-led 76ers, who do not have... Oh, was gonna say Simmons is gone, but I guess not. Coming off the bench now. This is a really good team. Really good team again. I promise, like, okay, I'm not gonna chill. Let me chill. Let me just see how we did in this first game here, as we only lost by 1 point. So we're gonna simcast the rest of the series. We did a little bit of a game plan. Hopefully it works out. Joel Embiid cannot be the only thing that takes us down, as we bludgeoned by Ball. Oh my gosh, 32 and 12 for LaMelo Ball, coming out huge for us here today. That's without Markkanen having a good game as well. On to the next game, we tie the series. We're at home now. Gotta take advantage. Come on, use that hot streak. We end up losing there. Joel Embiid too much. Yeah, we gotta do something here at home. We can't lose 2 at home. Oh no. Guys, down the stretch, who the frick is Jaden Springer? We're down 3-1 at the moment, and we gotta come back. We gotta have a miracle here, as we just can't win down the stretch. I don't get it, man. That's tough. We've got blown out too. Tobias Harris goes crazy. LaMelo Ball. That's tough. These guys are going to back-to-back finals. LaMelo Ball was having an amazing playoff stretch as well. Holy. Vucevic, 18 and 9. Markkanen, 19. Cooled off from the first round for sure. So it's going to be the Sixers Spurs, as the Sixers win back-to-back championships. Trust the process is really coming into play. 34 and 15 for Joel Embiid. Damn. Alright, so we're going to end things there, man. For this whole Lauri Markkanen to the Hornets ordeal, I think, like, it makes them a great team. Definitely not like a powerhouse in the Eastern Conference or anything like that, but it could work out. As you guys can see, his potential through the roof. Had some of his best years in Charlotte here, just constantly improving every year. It may work out for his career. For the Hornet championship aspirations, you like that word? I think it doesn't really change much. We had a close run there at the conference finals in year 3, but other than that, him and Ball should be the guys to focus on. Everyone else, you gotta just sort of fill in and get lucky. Don't bring LeBron James to the Hornets. But we're gonna end the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about Lauri Markkanen to the Hornets, if it should work or not. Should the Bulls just keep him? Actually, I don't know. By the time I get this up, he could be on that team. So leave a comment, let me know. Hit the like button to subscribe. Hit the noti bell for me. I really appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next one.